So, the Sony Spider-Man universe and the Sony Spider-Man based film, Kraven the Hunter, has its Kraven the Hunter, Aaron Taylor Johnson. Interesting pick. Very, very interesting pick. Now, look, it wouldn't have been my pick, right? Let's be honest. There's a few things that would have stopped me from choosing Aaron Taylor Johnson. Mainly the fact his physique. He's not exactly peak physical prowess, and I think it does matter in a character like Kraven. I mean, you can see the image here. He's a pretty buff dude, right? He's a pretty big, beefy dude. He is the best hunter. That's what he does. And so I wouldn't have chosen Aaron Taylor Johnson for that. I don't think he looks the part specifically. I think I don't know who I would choose, but it's not someone who looks as young as Aaron Taylor Johnson. I would have gone for a more sort of gruff approach. I just think, when I think of Kraven, I don't think sort of smooth, baby soft skin, basically. And then the second reason why I wouldn't have chosen him is he was Quicksilver. He was, Pietro. It's weird that he's now still in the MCU, but in a different role. I feel like you're limiting your approach to actors in just reworking actors into other roles. And I also don't think he can do accents particularly well, as his Quicksilver showed. It was atrocious. So, interesting. Interesting. Don't know whether I think this is good. I pretty much stand by the fact that I think this is a bad choice. But I do hope that he surprises. But I just don't think Aaron Taylor Johnson can do, I guess, sort of psychotic, over... I don't know how I would describe Kraven, but he's got that bloodlust, doesn't he? When he's hunting, he has a bloodlust. And I don't think Aaron Taylor Johnson can do that. But hey, look, I might stand corrected. But we had some interesting information from Justin Kroll of Deadline, is that Sony actually had been aiming high from the start for this role. Everyone from Brad Pitt and Keanu to John David Washington and Adam Driver were considered to star. But sources say recent footage of Aaron Taylor Johnson in the upcoming action pick Bullet Train blew away Sony executives who moved fast to offer him the part. So it wasn't his role in, Age of Ultron that did it. I don't know. I don't know I don't know what I think of this. I don't think it's a good choice. I don't know. What do you guys think? Good choice or bad choice? Let me know down below. But there was also some other information revealed. Aaron Taylor Johnson obviously cast to lead Sony's Marvel film Kraven the Hunter. Deadline first reported last summer that J.C. Chandor would direct the film, which is, of course, a new entry in this sort of Spider-Verse that they're looking to do. One is Sony Pictures' universe of Marvel characters. Kraven is one of the most iconic and notorious anti-heroes. He has had encounters with Venom and Black Panther, among many others, and he is one of Spider-Man's best-known and most formidable enemies. The film is set to bow out in January 13th of 2023. Now, this is what's bad. So Avi Arad is back on board, the guy who's the reason why Venom's PG-13. But it's interesting, they talk about Venom here, and we've got a character description. Not a synopsis, but a character description, which adds some fuel to the fire that Sony are expanding their MCU. But Aaron Taylor Johnson, bad choice, I think. Bad choice. Now, here we go. For his upcoming action pick, Bullet Train started coming in, where his scenes would blow away top brass. Taylor Johnson plays one of the main assassins in the pick, and according to one source, his scenes with Brad Pitt were so impressive that the studio acted fast to get him on the phone with Chandor. While the role carries a ton of heft, insiders say some of the actors like Tom Hardy, who are now playing comic book characters, helped ease the pressure of taking on the role, and after that one phone call, Chandor and Taylor Johnson hit off. The deal was sealed fairly quickly. So basically, they saw him and was like, yeah, he's the man for the job. Which, I tell you what, that could be a really good sign. I still don't think he is, but it could be a really good sign. I think there's more... If you're looking at Kraven as Kraven, right? I think there's more to him than can be replicated and shown off in like an assassin film. He's not merely an assassin, is he? He's a cold, calculating hunter. Which I know some people would say, oh, that's an assassin. It's not. And I don't think you're going to be able to display all of that range that Kraven has to have. And I don't think Aaron Taylor-Johnson has that level of range. He definitely doesn't have the physique. And that does matter. Like, it does matter. But then there was this. So this is courtesy of CBR. A description of Kraven the Hunter lists MCU hero Black Panther as one of the characters the anti-heroes clashed with. One of Sony Pictures' universe of Marvel characters, Kraven is one of the Marvel's most iconic and notorious anti-heroes who has encountered Venom and Black Panther, among many others, as well as being one of Spider-Man's best known and most formidable enemies, the description reads. So, it's maybe opening it up. Maybe. Now that's pure speculation at this point in time, but it could be that Sony is looking to weave these characters into the MCU a little bit more, at the very least, maybe reference them. I don't know if they're allowed to without Marvel say so, but we do know that they struck a pretty good deal again. So, interesting little character description, but that's unconfirmed at this point in time. We don't have any plot synopsis, we don't know anything about this character at this point. But look, what do you guys think? Aaron Taylor-Johnson, fine actor in some things. I'm not sure if he can play Kraven. Again, main reasons, I don't think he has the range. I don't think he's gruff enough. I think he does have somewhat of a baby face. Don't think he can do accents particularly well. And he definitely doesn't have the physique that is needed to pull off the best hunter of all time in the Spider-Man universe, basically. So that's why I personally don't think Aaron Taylor-Johnson will be good. But I hand it on over to you. Do you like this pick? And I also think give someone else a shot. Like, he's already been in the MCU. Give someone else a try. And what is Wanda going to do if she miraculously, sees him? Oh, that's definitely not Pietro. It's definitely not the same actor. No. But what do you guys think? Like I said, let me know down below in the comment section. If you're new here, please do hit subscribe. If you stayed this far, you might as well hit subscribe. You've been here, so you like the video, right? And also, guys, do hit that thumbs up button on your way out. For returning subscribers and anyone that cares and is still listening, I've got a second channel that I am rebuilding a rally car on. I know, it sounds quite weird, but I am. It's a Nissan Pulsar GTIR Baby Godzuki. Check it out. It's linked in the description box. I'd love to have my awesome community over there as well. But that being said, guys, thanks so much. Take care.